Okay, so this lesson is going to be on decimals. So if I gave you the number 5 and 3, for example, 5 times 3, that's an easy 15. Or 3 times 2, that's 6. But if I were to not give you a whole number, let's say I were to give you 5 times 3.02, this number would not equal to 15. It would be a number greater than 15, but it would not be 15. And the reason why that is because 3.02 is greater than 3. And technically, you can rewrite 3 as 3.00. And how to multiply these is simple. So usually, when you first began multiplying numbers, you did something that looked like this. 5 times 3, that's a 15. You carry the 1, that's 15. And when you go into bigger numbers, let's say 5 times 10, or I can actually erase that. Let's say you did 10 times 5, this is easier. 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 1 is 5. But in decimal form, it's going to be a little bit more than that. So if I were to give you 3.072 times 5, I would treat it the same as I would regularly multiply any other number, except there is a decimal over here. And what this does is, the first step in solving a decimal problem is knowing how many digits away a decimal point is. So in this case, it's 1, 2, 3 spots away. And you want to make sure you write it down. So put down 3. And what this does is, when you multiply this out afterwards, you're going to move whatever number you have 3 decimal places to the left. So I'm going to multiply this regularly. 5 times 2 is 10. I'm going to carry the 1. 7 times 5 is 35, plus the 1 is a 36, times the carry the 3. 5 times 0 is 0, plus 3 is 3, and 5 times 3 is 15. Now we set over here 3, and we went 3 decimal places to the right. So once, twice, and 3 times. And now what we have to do is reverse what we did and go back 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. And the answer would be 15.360. And that's how you multiply decimals. If I were to give you another example, let's say 6 times 1.07, I would first put the decimal on the top, times the 6, and I would say, okay, I am moving once, twice, and now I'm going to multiply it regularly. So 6 times 7 is